Guys, look at another set of people that will start paying tax in Nigeria. What tinubu government cannot do does not exist.
When you are talking about, taxation, and you are talking of commercial sex workers, I think we need to step back a little because of issues of human rights. You are looking at taxation and tax justice. Who are you taxing? If you're looking at Nigeria right now, I will say more than 100 million Nigerians are living below the poverty line. The burden of poverty most of the time is on women. I'm not giving any justification. By talking about sex workers, it doesn't mean that we're justifying, where we are. In Nigeria, it is illegal because many commercial sex workers, all the time they get arrested. There are people who have been arrested before. Sometimes the security agencies go to the streets to arrest women. I remember on the streets of Abuja one time a girl went out in the evening just to go and buy Indomie, and she was wrapped up, thrown into a car with other women, and they were taken to the police station. She was also raped. Wow. In the way by the security agencies, and they were eventually taken to court, put as crimes that they are prostitutes and all of that. So who are you expecting a tax from? It is criminalized. And so I remember that Senator Madu in the 9th Assembly, or is it the 8th Assembly rather, tried to bring up a law, a bill, legalizing. Everybody criticized him. The action is that every citizen needs to be protected. And so if they are citizens, you now recognize it. And many people don't even recognize them. There is a lot of stigmatization, yet they are in a real world, because commercial sex workers is a reality in our society. And you don't you are not in countries such as Germany, New Zealand, they legalize, and so they of course pay taxes. But in paying those taxes, they also have social amenities. They have different things, benefits that they are protected. Meaning that because those who face gender-based violence more are commercial sex workers. They are not safe where they are. They are not safe with their clients. Nobody protects them. The government does not protect them. And so you come up now and say they have to pay tax. What are the things? I think the drive for taxation by the Nigerian government, there is a kind of craze about this drive. The kind of people, the new tax law, the kind of people you want to pay taxes. What are you, those who are paying taxes, what are you doing for them? Can you look at the cost of governance? Are you looking for money for your governance? Can you look at the cost of governance and reduce it from the political class? And so that we can have some meaningful lives. I remember as well, I used to live in Lagos, and during the government of Governor Fashola, I can tell you that Lagosians would take themselves to the tax office and say, tax me, I want to pay tax, because they were seeing their taxes working. But across so many roads, I know they are trying to do some roads now, but there is no road maintenance. The feeling you are watching trailers, the Nigerian National Union of Road Transport Owners and Workers and so on. You need to go through the roads of Nigeria. I go crisscross to different states across the country. What is our government doing for us? What is our taxes doing for us? As a development worker, I know how much tax I used to pay. And I can tell you, so when we are challenging government, we want to see reasons why you want to start this billing. Are you going to legalize something you have not legalized? How do you start charging? The government of the US, United States, and the government of India, they have partial. And in that partiality, it doesn't include brothels and all. And so when you are looking at taxation, therefore, you need to look at the steps you are taking. You need to look at, the protection around the commercial sex workers. Who are they? Are they human beings? Are they people's daughters? So we need to look at who they are, and I think every woman is categorized. A lot of people are categorizing women as ashawo, and I can tell you some of the researches we did. In one place we were having a conversation within the security sector, and they were like, when we're talking that some prostitutes, or some commercial sex workers were raped, they were laughing. Very senior people in the security force say, then they rape ashawo. And so who is ashawo? That's to tell you. One instance I can tell you was when women were just arrested from some workers were arrested, and they took them to the police station. And they were going to rape them, and the women were crying. It's like, can you use condom or something? They use pure water sachet. Wow. That's to tell you the degradation or the dignity, the indignity of and the decadence in morality of what these women are facing. I want to also step back to tell you something. When I was in school, as a girl growing up in northern Nigeria, many of the girls that I went to primary school with, they did not go to secondary school. They were married off early. And so many of them, and as I went to secondary school and went to the university, I left a lot of them behind. Those who were married off at the age of 9, 10, 11, 12, many of them did not last in the marriages till they were at the age of 20. They had no skills. Many of them went into, join the commercial sex workers. So I have sisters or cousins and all of that who went into that, not out of their own, because the system did not give them the status to be able, the opportunity to grow and to grow as dignified African women, which is one of the things that we believe in, from the setup of an African, where you grow up nicely in your parents' home and you look up to your wedding day. There's a lot of discussion. We have women in IDP camps. We have women who are thrown out of their homes and all of that. That's not a justification. But now you want to tax them. You don't protect them. They are harassed every day. They are challenged every day. And then you don't protect them from their clients, because when you legalize, you start protecting them, meaning that they can go and report, and do so many things that you have a protection. You want to start taxing them. What are we doing with the Nigerian government? I think we need to challenge ourselves.
Okay.
Who to pay tax? You have so many citizens that are not working. More than 62% of Nigerians are young people who are ready to work. There are no industries. We have our refineries, that 4 huge refineries not working. What do you want them to do?
Okay, thank you.
And then you are looking for those who are indignifying themselves, in order to earn resources to raise their children.
Get wetin person no go see for this tinubu government. So this man get mind say he want the tax ashawo people. So he get mind say he want to legalize the business of ashawo, make it be legal for Nigeria, for a country that have versatile land, for a country that if you have created enabling environment, there will be no percent of people who will go into that ashawo work, because almost like 70% of people in that your business, they are doing it because they do not know what else to do. They are doing it because that is the only thing they think that they can do to give them money, because Nigeria have failed them. Nigeria have not given them enabling environment. You want to tax whom? All the money you people have been collecting, the tax you people have been collecting before, what have you people used it to do? You devalued Nigerian currency. You remove fuel subsidy. You keep on taxing them. Just your 2 years in office. In fact, this government really came to milk Nigeria to nothing. They came to milk Nigerian to chaff. They want to collect everything Nigeria has at this time, and probably after hand it over to one of his boys, because he wants to do Nigeria the way they are doing Lagos. May God have mercy upon us in this country. How can one group of people want to be the only one rich, while the other people are languishing in abject poverty? You want people to be kneeling down to you, begging you for their meal in their own country, in their own resources, in what God has given them in abundance. Why have Nigerians gone wrong? Where have Nigerians gone wrong that Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to punish them? What did they actually do to you? I thought you said that they voted you into office. Can't you even have human conscience? Can't you even serve the people that you say that you came to serve? You say that you know the job. Can't you do it? Must you tax the hell out of them? You have removed fuel subsidy. Nigerians are buying a liter of fuel for almost 1,000 naira. A fuel that they have in their own country. You useless our naira. That CFA France is now higher than naira, our own naira. May God help us in this country. Before you came on board, Nigeria was first economy in the whole of Africa. Today we are fourth. We are just giant of Africa for mouth. God I beg you. God I beg you. Hey. Guys, I will see you in my next video. Do like this video, comment and share. Turn on the post notification so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have dominion. Bye bye.